Period.
What part of what I said is lame? Because we all validated your experience, even though you don't even come from a single parent household, yet you spoke on it. And
I told you, I apologize that your experience was what it was.
I mean, you don't have to apologize. This is the reality of the Black community of children.
You need
like this.
Some love and some care.
Anton literally said the majority of our children are from single mothers. It's not my reality.
You assumed every single Black mother didn't give it. And I'm going to stand 10 toes for all the single Black mothers I know some good-ass single Black mothers. And
that's great. So do I. But they are few far and in between.
Speak up for them too then. Next time you're talking about women.
I did. If you weren't so angry, you would have heard me. If you weren't so angry, you would have heard me say that I know there are very good mothers out there, but they are few far and in between. We're talking about single mothers.
Y'all gotta do one mic.
You're too angry to hear what I'm saying. I don't want to. Nothing that you can say to me that is even going to be digestible to me as a person. Period.
And that's proving that no matter. That's what I'm saying. So it's no point in having the conversation. You're not listening to what I.
Culinary Cam, she cooking.
What's good? What's hood, YouTube? It's your boy Vid Reacts. Bumming at you with a brand new video. Hey man, today we got, who is this? A banger, man. Today we got Anton Daniels on the channel, man. He got the title. It says Umar Johnson says Black women created polygamy. Side chick wants to upgrade. It's Black men's fault. It's the Black man's fault. It's for me. That's what got me on this vid. I went to where it was starting to get a little and I'm finna watch. So y'all finna react with it live if y'all want to watch it with me, man. So look, further ado, I watch it live. I have never watched this before. If y'all seen the intro, y'all know what kind of video it's gonna be. So if it was entertaining to you, if you liked it, man, be sure to like the video. Because if you like the intro, you're gonna like the video. Comment you got something to say about the video or me. Subscribe if you're doing forward the content, man. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Shout out to you guys in the chat. Ooh.
But no, who is that? Shout out at the top, Alan Gal Q.
Hit the like button since y'all
Randi
here.
Rosario on this motherfucker.
First topic.
There's a lot of women blaming and women shaming for men these days, but it didn't start here. It started in Genesis. When God told Adam, do not eat from the tree of life, he did it anyway. Why? Because he said Eve made him do it. Eve told him it was okay. He blamed the woman. He didn't even take accountability for the fact that he fell out of discipline. He just instantly, well, the woman. Too many men are blaming women for their shortcomings. When Adam ate that fruit, God spoke up. He did not speak when Eve ate that fruit. God gave the command to Adam. God gave the direction and the leadership to Adam. Why do you think the serpent approached Eve and not Adam? Because God talked directly to Adam. So it was easier to deceive. Long story short, men have been blaming women for why they are disobedient and why they're not showing up as who they should be every day since Genesis, since the beginning of time. And it must end. You blame women for why you rape them. You blame women for why you lust after them. You blame women for why you don't treat women like women. Like Adam and Eve failed because they were not rooted in God and they did not obey God's direction.
What the fuck?
Okay, so Jazz, since you just joined, are men blaming women for their shortcomings?
But wait, that segment wasn't even true to begin with. See, I'm not on the panel, so I don't have to wait to say it. My nigga, that is not what happened.
I mean, yeah, some men are. I just think a lot of people don't want to take accountability when it comes to dating. It's always somebody else's fault why they are not succeeding in certain areas. So yeah, I agree. I do. There were certain.
Who the fuck is this? I'm just now looking at the bottom screen. God damn.
Certain things were just like, okay, but overall, I agree with her sentiment. There is a lot of blame as to why some men are not succeeding, and they put that off on women.
What?
Okay, so
what?
Let me stretch.
I feel like this is the other way around. I feel like women blame men for their shortcomings. But
she made a good point when it came to them in the Garden of Eden, right?
Okay. But that's not what happened.
He gave that command to Adam.
He told Eve the same thing,
So if you don't believe in God, then where does this conversation fall?
He blamed Eve as to why he couldn't stay disciplined.
That's not true.
For God.
That's not true.
I'm not gonna argue to that point because I don't believe no woman was talking to a snake in the garden and all that. All right.
Before we get to the conversation, Q, I'm going to assume you don't believe in God.
Me?
No, 2K don't believe in God. Quinn, she talking about Quinn.
Who don't believe in God?
2K.
Okay,
so if you don't believe in God, you just take this as a story that we're telling and we're talking about right now.
But that's not the truth, bro. This is what's crazy is they having a whole conversation. Don't nobody on the panel know. Is the whole topic they finna have right now is off of a false video.
Again, we're not asking you to join Christianity right now. We're just asking you.
No, I was gonna speak to Jazz point. Yeah, I was gonna speak to Jazz point. We ain't gotta talk about fairy tales.
The point is, men
fairy tales.
Or like
no. So what I was gonna say was,
who is this, bro? Who is?
I was gonna ask Jazz. Okay, this is why so much of the blame get blamed on women. Let's take just the last 40 years. This batch of niggas that's out right now was predominantly raised by single black mothers. Okay? These niggas that y'all, these emotional ass niggas, the ones that popping y'all in the face, the ones y'all call sassy, the one who always in female business, are products of single women. Okay? These ain't the two-parent household niggas. This is y'all work. So if y'all had a problem with the two household niggas and you got a problem with these niggas, who you gonna put the blame on this time?
It sounds like you just doing what the bitch in the video just said niggas be doing. What is you talking about?
Listen,
you're blaming women. You're proving her sentiment right now.
When we talk about
that is what it is, though.
The conversation about single mother households.
But that's what it is, though.
Be exhausting as fuck. Because in real life, they're not single mother households. They're fatherless households. The mother chose to stay there to raise that fucking child. Okay.
He said the woman chose there. I mean, she don't really have an option unless she gonna do abortion. Which, if I know my child's father is not gonna be in his life, and abortion was legal back then, why wouldn't she just get abortion? She made a choice to keep the baby.
I'm
why? Like, so it's on her. She made a choice to keep it.
Others raise horrible people conversation.
Okay, so can I ask a question?
Let her finish. Hold on.
Let me rebuttal back to her.
Please let her finish.
Randy.
Is Gorilla say that?
Back to her.
Please let her finish.
Randy, you cannot. Okay, these are motherless household with only mothers and fatherless households, right? Mm-hmm. You can't imitate nothing. Okay, all this bad shit that you see going on in the community, it had to be seen, then imitated. If your daddy wasn't there, how could you pick up on his bullshit?
I have.
How long? If there's nothing, if he didn't pick up on the bad shit from the daddy, then who the fuck he got it from?
Society. When you have music saying, fuck that bitch, do these drugs, shoot your friends, shoot these niggas, bang, 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 all in the fucking hood, and you have a mother that's working fucking 14-hour shifts, society is raising these motherfuckers to be bad, bro. Now, be clear. So I come from a two-parent household. My mom and dad are still married. I just know that it's very unfortunate for people that don't necessarily have those same opportunities. That's all I'm saying. We're not gonna we can have this conversation without saying, oh yeah, fuck single mothers in our household. They raise horrible ass kids anyway. No, bro, back to the conversation at hand. The conversation at hand was her saying men always blame women opposed to leading. Is there any truth in what's being said there? That's it.
Listen, the whole problem is when y'all tell us that we are partners and we shoulder to shoulder and we do equality, but when it comes time to take the blame, y'all ain't never stepping up for that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about men. There's always another man that's gonna police a man. Okay, I can't beat on nobody because another man will come and intervene. Mm-hmm. Name a group of women or organization that'll stop women from doing other bullshit.
So you think we don't accountable? I think that we hold each other accountable. I think that you want us to do.
I think because when a pro athlete from a single mother household makes it to the league, they're like, look at this single mom. She was great. This nigga is the king dingling. But if that motherfucker's a crackhead, they like, it's because our daddy wasn't there.
Yes, absolutely. And as someone who was raised in a single mother household, I don't understand the narrative of asking about the absent father when I can't, again, if his presence isn't here, he does not have an influence on me. If society is raising my child, that means the mother is failing because she should be raising her child, not society. So she has access, she controls the access to what her child has access to, at least in the home. So this idea of blaming the father, he's not there. So
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah, he's being blamed because he left.
Cameron,
right. So
She lost his
have this
fuck.
conversation. What you're saying?
Gorilla lost, nigga. She said he's blaming Brain because he's left. Okay, well if he left, what's left? The baby and the mother.
What you're saying is he's not there, so he can't influence. Him not being there is a lack of influence, and that's the problem. You don't see that issue?
okay, again, as again, because this is my personal background, I can agree that yes, not having a father is a detriment in a child's life, absolutely. But when we go from the point of raising the child, you blame the person that raised the child, not the person that was not there. Because again, yes, that is one trauma that I don't have a father, but any trauma that I experience in my life is due to whoever my mother left me around, whoever my mother put in charge of me, whoever my mother allowed around me, not him. Now, in the absence of a father, yes, I'm very sure that there are things that he could have protected me from and other things like that, and that's why a father is necessary.
Before she made all the decisions on her own, if your father was there being a fucking man. The fuck?
Well, here's
Yeah, but like single father households don't struggle at all. Single father household success rates is right there with 2-parent household rates. So if that was the case, it would be the case both ways, but it's not. It's only fucked up when a father not in the household.
here's the flip side.
Just the same question I posed to my mother: why would you allow a boy to get you pregnant? Because again, this is a mentality to abandon your children. So that's not a man.
You wouldn't be here. Why would you ask your mother that?
I'm sorry.
You would not be here had she not. So for you to be like, you shouldn't have had sex with a boy, now you wouldn't exist.
I mean, agree. I mean, it's a hindsight conversation.
I just feel like that's a little much to ask your mom that when she gave you life. Like,
What
I mean, you can say that, but
I gave you life too. You came out of me. Came out of me first. You came out of your mama too, but you came out of me first. You had to come out of me first to even stop it. You know how much of you go down the somewhere else. Like, come on, stop it.
Hold on, y'all.
So it's my personal experience, and that right there is my point. Everybody assumes that every single mother does her job, does 110%, and does what she's supposed to do. Q literally works with children that are abusing. You're not going to tell me, Q, and you can attest to that, these children are being abused in homes with single mothers. And in the times that is because the women are not taking care of their children. Every single mom is not doing above and beyond.
That's your story.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's not just my
That's
story.
the majority.
That's actually more the majority of single parents.
Facts.
No.
Facts. That's the majority.
Not doing everything.
That's the majority.
One mic. We gotta do
That's the
one mic.
majority.
The real majority is most single mothers are not doing everything they can. I have found very few real life single moms that are all for their children, and they are great mothers. But the great single mothers that I know are not the majority. Absolutely not. Do you see what these kids go to? The majority of these kids are in regular public schools. They're not in extracurricular activities. They barely have food in their homes. Their mothers are on 6 to 8
public schools. They're bad people. You said the majority of these kids go to regular public schools, baby. Some of us live in good neighborhoods where public schools actually offer quality education. What's wrong with
regular public schools?
That's not the majority of
Are we talking about
the majority of public schools are below a 5 out of 10 in the scoring of greater schools. So my point is, majority of public schools are not great schools. So all I'm saying is the majority of single mother households are not thriving households, they're surviving households. And if you came from that, you would understand that that's the majority of our circumstances, not thriving.
Facts. The hardest part is what she said is if you came from that, you will understand that. That's the biggest part of the facts. And if you understand that, you understand that the majority of black kids come from those households, nigga. 80%, 70, bro, it's over 75% of kids that come from those households have to understand this. You have to understand this. Once you understand that, you know exactly what the fuck she's speaking about. Cameron, I don't know who you is, but good shit. I mean, look, next time you get on a podcast, I just ask for you to do this. No disrespect. I just ask for you to get you something like this. Get you something like this and do this. That's it. Please, before you get on the podcast, do that. But like, your message is beautiful though. Speaking facts, 100%. I agree all the way.
Even this,
Like everything I was gonna say, she said. So
shot at saying that you guys are going to public school versus going to private school. A single mother.
That's one part of what I said. That's one part. What about the living conditions?
That's the one part I'm speaking right now.
You yourself
speaking on. I'm speaking on.
You yourself said the mom was working 40 hours a week, right? If she's working these 14-hour shifts and society is raising her child, what do you think that child is getting into? That's not a conducive household for a child. That's an environment.
Back to what I was saying in regards to judging the mother for sending her child to public school.
Facts.
When she probably
That's facts. The environment matters more. Facts.
I was saying in regards to judging the mother for sending her child to
environment.
Back to what I was saying in regards to judging the mother for sending her child to public school when she probably can't afford private school. I understand that your experience is what it is, and I'm sorry that it was certain shortcomings that you went through. But what I am saying is that it's a little bit of things that you're saying that just don't align, in my opinion. Yes, is there people that can do better in parenting? Absolutely. People drop the ball in parenting all the time. Even the best of parents, your child is going to have something to heal from. But to sit here and say like, oh, the vast majority of single Black mothers are trash damn near, that to me is goofy. I don't agree with that.
So you're not even going to answer or address?
Can I ask you something?
I agree with.
Can I okay, so I just want to know, when people have this sentiment, I want you to show me single mothers that you know that are thriving with their children. When I mean thriving, I don't mean just
I know many.
Because again,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I asked somebody that in the comment section. Let me go back. I asked somebody that the other day in the comment section. I said, "Can you name some single Black mothers that's doing that's thriving with their kids?" I asked, "Can you?" She said, "I can say for me and my sisters." So you and your sisters all single Black moms? Like that's not.
Can I okay, so I just want to know, when people have this sentiment, I want you to show me single mothers that you know that are thriving with their children. When I mean thriving, I don't mean just
I know many.
Because again, the sentiment, again, let me finish. The sentiment that I'm speaking on is the quality of life for the children. We understand that missing a parent is already a detriment. The first thing that I said is, why pick a man that is incapable of the responsibility of being a father? That's the first thing. But that's the hindsight conversation, because the kids are here.
Like asking,
Moving forward, so then moving forward in that conversation, let's talk about how she's raising that child. What is this child's quality of life? Most women are literally paycheck to paycheck. How are you living a good quality of life, giving that child what they need? Because children need a lot. Everybody says that they're expensive.
Like, no matter what that single mother does, she's not going to ever amount to what it is you're expecting her to amount to. No matter what she does, no matter what she does, no matter what she provides, no matter how she shows up for that child, no matter how good she is for that child, to that child, no matter what activity, whatever that child does, that's not going to be enough for you. And that to me is wicked coming from a Black woman. That is fuck. That's fuck.
So you're basing that off of what you're saying is based off of my personal experience, but even statistics.
Off of the blanket statement that you said about Black mothers, off of your personal experience, is wicked as fuck to me. And it's
so what part of what I said is lame?
Period.
What part of what I said is lame? Because we all validated your experience, even though you don't even come from a single parent household, yet you spoke on it, and
I told you, I apologize that your experience was what it was.
I mean, you don't have to apologize. This is the reality of the Black community of children.
You need
like this.
some love and some care.
Anton literally said the majority of our children are from single mothers. It's not my reality.
You assumed every single black mother didn't give it. And I'm going to stand 10 toes for all the single black mothers I know. I know some good ass single black mothers. And
that's great. So do I. But there are few far in between.
Speak up for them too then. Next time you're talking about women.
I did. If you weren't so angry, you would have heard me. If you weren't so angry, you would have heard me say that I know there are very good mothers out there, but they are few far in between. We talk about single mothers.
Y'all gotta do one mic. Y'all gotta do one mic.
You're too angry to hear what I'm saying.
I don't want to. Nothing that you can say to me that is even gonna be digestible to me as a person. Period.
And that's proving that no matter. That's what I'm saying. So there's no point in having the conversation. You're not listening to what I.
Culinary Cam, she cooking.
Damn, for real. Damn. Nigga. Oh, she is cook king. She is cook king. Now, all she was doing was yelling. You couldn't even pick her up on the mic because her mic was literally canceling the sound that she was saying. The mic was canceling the sound that she was saying because she was yelling so loud we only heard Cameron. Bro, she was yelling the whole time. I don't know nothing she said. Thank God for the mic. Because if the mic wasn't silent her, nigga, my ears be hurting right now. But Cam, though, solid as fuck, was going to say everything that I was going to say. Literally. Man, fool, is it more to this vid? She is. Let's get back into it.
Right, because what happens, it washes y'all out to where we can't hear the conversation. I think this is a good conversation because we have different perspectives. We have people from two-parent households, single-parent households. We have people that actually are single mothers on here. So
I'll guess which ones it is right now. Her, maybe her. She might be married though. I don't know. But her for sure. Maybe her. I can't say with these two. I know she's single. I don't know if she a mother. I know she's single. I don't know if she a mother. These two I know are single mothers. Okay.
Oh, Kwame, do you want to speak on this or you want to pass on it? Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, my internet is acting up, so I don't even know if it's like giving what it needs to give even right now because I missed a good majority of the conversation.
You don't want what Culinary Cam just did the motherfucking Randy, so you for the bow out.
No. That's not what happened because I literally just got in. But there were parts of the snippet.
See a clip and baby is gonna get ate the fuck up for speaking on black women the way she just did.
And that's the only part of it that I'm a little like I don't.
One mic.
Yeah.
She literally said the majority. She didn't say every single one. She said she at the beginning. She said it 3 times actually. I heard her say it 3 times. She said. There is some good single women that's raising good kids, but that is the minority. The majority is not raising good kids, bro. The majority that's coming from single mom households is not ended up good, fool. It's a stat like that, like 90% of people that's in prison grew up in single mom households. Like 90% of the people in prison grow up in single mother households, bro. That means that 90% of people that go to prison are raised in single mom households, bro. Single mom households, bro. 90%, bro.
I came in on that part. That part I came in on, and I was kind of looking like, excuse me. So I don't know what's the backstory? What happened with you, Cameron?
So the question was asking about single mothers, and what was it again?
No. I already know that part. I want to know what was your experience? What was the experience that made you say what you said?
Right. So I was basically saying that growing up from a single mother household, a single parent household, I understand the dynamic of being in that. And in saying that most single mother households are not thriving with their children. We are merely surviving. They are merely making ends meet for the majority. I also said with a comma that there are great mothers out there that I know that are great single mothers. I have friends that have their children in public schools and work great jobs. But in saying that, they are few. So all I was saying is that those women are few and far in between. They are not the majority of Black single mothers. And also, too, this idea that all Black single mothers are just the queen, they're all trying their best, they're all working their hardest, that's not true. And that's all I'm saying. There are some women that are not good moms, and this idea that all women are good
from
mothers.
Outside source or from your own personal experience?
Everybody experience.
That's what I'm saying. This is not a me thing. It's not a monolith. I'm not a monolith in this situation. This is literally written down. This is statistically found. You can go outside and ask people that have single mothers and ask them about their experiences at home. You can ask Q, who works with children that are abused. These children are coming from single parent households majority of the time.
This is what bothers me in the conversation. When we first started this conversation, it was about Adam and Eve. The conversation went from a man's responsibility, a man blaming a woman, to a woman fucking up society. And there was still no conversation in why it's important to have a two-parent household, why it's important to have a father in your life, the benefits of having a father in your life, the statistics of two-parent households in black communities. It was none of that. It was just it was only let's attack the single mother that's there trying. And
no, it wasn't even that.
The reason why that's
it was that a little bit, but it was really that because you heavily defended them. Like you couldn't hold them accountable. If you would have just said, "Yeah, you're right. That is true," then you could have a conversation. But when you defending somebody telling you the real stats of something, that's when, and then especially when you yell and take it out of context. She's trying to say that Cam took it out of context, but really, Randi the one that took it out of context by defending it so hard and yelling with it. Like, that's crazy. You don't have to yell. When you yell, now we start to,
the single mother that's there trying. And to me, the reason why that sucks, the reason why that sucks is because it's like you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. Am I saying that every single mother out here is perfect and trying their best and doing all? I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is they're at least putting one foot forward, opposed to these trash ass dads who's not doing anything. Is two people should be held accountable in this situation? Absolutely. But the dads, we talking about, we're literally dragging the mothers for being who they are, and these dads genuinely are not. They're not even there.
All I heard was she knocking Mario coins out y'all ass. That's all I heard. Get off. Fight
I definitely see conversations, or you just like going back and forth with people, okay?
Huh?
You like having, you can hear. Do you like having real conversations, or do you just like?
Absolutely. Cam just gave your ass a real conversation. You start talking about black women.
The way I genuinely just broke that down, my guy, there was like, what's the next part of the conversation? You trying to make jokes? I'm genuinely trying.
I ain't here to make no joke. Culinary Cam just got on y'all ass. Now y'all trying to move the goalposts.
No.
That's exactly what's going on. That's what she's trying to do. Cause like, facts. You basically said, yeah, I agree that it is a lot of black single mothers out here not doing good. So can we talk about the dudes? I mean, we could talk about the dudes. The dudes know. That's why the percentage recently has been going up. If you know any kind of thing about the stats, you know that the percentage of men being in these households has been going up over the past few years. And these is not even men that's in relationships with the mother of these women. These are men that had the babies before, was out of the picture at first, and then came back because they understood that they got to be there for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Different thing, different times.
I agree with both parties though, because we do have this narrative online blaming single moms. Granted, Cameron is kind of right,
and for some reason we keep coming back to it.
Why?
Let me finish, Cameron. Cameron is right regarding circumstance. Domestic abuse regarding kids happen the highest in the mother's care, right? But then again, moms have custody of kids higher than dads. But what about the dads that are leaving these moms? What about the dads that are no longer in the household? So I came from a two-parent household. But I know I would have been totally different if my dad wasn't in the household or my mom wasn't in the household. So I don't think that
not if the mom wasn't in the household. It's the same. It's the same success rates with single father and both parents.
To be fully responsible for how the kids are. Granted, where is the dad? So I think some of the responsibility has to be on the dad at some part.
For sure. It's 50-50. It's
I
50-50
agree with-
though. I really want to say it's 50-50 because we have a choice. If we didn't nut at her, you know what I'm saying? If we didn't nut at her, we wouldn't have a baby. It's simple as that. So it's 50-50.
What you're saying, but the part that y'all are losing me at is what I'm talking about is the quality of these men. There is a certain quality of men that leave children and become baby daddies. That is what I'm saying. Men like husbands are husband material. Baby daddies are baby daddy material. When you see those viral
It's two different men.
Listen,
baby daddy things, these men fit a certain stereotype, whether that be what they look like
Why they
physically,
shaking
what
their
they
head?
do
No.
with their job.
I'm a man, and even I know this. Cause look, bro, if I don't want to be with you, I'm not gonna be there with you just for the kid. I'm gonna tell you that right now, fool. It is a minor set of people, a minor set of men that actually have a baby with you and stay with you. But us black men, if we don't want you and we accidentally have a baby with you, we not gonna be there for you. Straight up. The black people made a phrase, fuck them kids. Cause they dead ass. And even if I was the one to do it, I wouldn't be there. Let me chill out. Fool. Let me chill out, fool.
What they do with their lives. There is
That's inaccurate because there are a lot of
absolutely.
there are a lot of well-to-do men.
How deep of a conversation are you actually having with your friends who have good paying jobs that are single mothers? I'm curious. How deep of a conversation are you actually having with them, Cameron? Because
bro, if they was good men, they would have stayed with you when they had the baby. I'm gonna be real with you. We be knowing we ain't shit, dog. Men know when they ain't shit. We know when we hoes. And we never not accountable, nigga. We never blaming somebody else for, like, if we nutting you, we know we did it. If we don't want to be there, nigga, it's because the men don't want to be there. We very accountable with our actions. And you knew this through the whole pregnancy. Because if he not there with you when the baby there, I know that he wasn't there with you going to the pregnancy appointments and all that. So how in the fuck can any of these women say this not different men? Even us men know that it's different kind of men. We know that it's the Pookies and Ray Rays. We know the hood niggas. We know the niggas who ain't gonna treat you good. My nigga, it's clear as day. If you had a grandma in your life, your grandma would tell you. My granny used to tell me about these hoes, fool. Oh God, nigga, like my granny used to tell me about these hoes, nigga. They already knowing, they done live life already. So if you talk to your granny, woman or male, woman or man, female or male, whatever the case you want to put it, she will tell you.
Even on that level, I'll be honest with you.
Hold on, Cam. Let her finish.
Yeah. Hold on.
We're waiting.
We'll just look at everybody else and look at this.
Wait.
She don't even got nothing to say. She don't got nothing to say, fool.
Because the thing is that even when it comes, so backtrack to the very beginning of this whole conversation, when as soon as it got onto the subject of single mothers and the reason why there's terrible human beings in this world is because of single mothers, immediately my first thought was, you can have a child that has the same, that's why siblings are different. You can have the same child going through the same life experience, but the outcome can be different. They can choose whether to be a good human being or choose to be a bad human being, regardless of the situation and the dynamic. Look at yourself, case in point, growing up in a single parent household, and now here you are with a supportive husband who is helping you in the aspect of making sure that you get your degree, get your education, so that you don't have to be in that dynamic.
Yeah, that's an exception. She's an exception. I don't know why women the only ones that do this, and then immature people, and then people that just want to prove their point, and they just can't let shit go. They always speak on the exceptions of things. Like, bro, if I can't play basketball and I shoot 10 shots and I only make one, it's normal for a motherfucker to want to speak on that one all the time. But they not finna be going around saying, nigga, I'm cold as fuck at basketball. I made 1 shot out of 10. No, that's not how it works. The people who has the best situations are the ones that's in a good situation. The person who makes 7 out of 10, those are the ones that are the good ones. So if you have 3 kids and only 1 make it out and the 2 of them ain't shit, what does that mean? That mean that you didn't do that good. You failed. 1 out of 3, you failed the test. At least do 2.
The opposite of what I grew up seeing. My life is a reflection of what I saw. He was not
listen, and you're still not that, and that's the part. You're not willing to really listen.
Hold on, Kwame.
Y'all gonna all have an opportunity to respond and get y'all shit off. Cam, you gotta let her talk and get it off. Go ahead, Kwame.
Thank you. So at the end of the day, when you say certain things like that, you have to be mindful of the whole entire dynamic, because even then, as you're saying it, because I'm over here completely understanding where you're coming from, because I've had those conversations with, I grew up in a single parent, I mean, in a 2-parent household, but I unfortunately am now a single parent to 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I don't have, to a degree, I do not have that support system that provides me the soft motherly life to be able to be there on service to my children the way that I would love to. But you know what I do? I lean on my community. I lean on my friends. I cultivate a certain dynamic to make sure that my children are still getting it exactly what it is, regardless of my dynamic of missing out on the father figure. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like you can't speak on the dynamic of that part unless you're also in that, and you're not. I don't even feel like you're really being open to really. That's why I said, are you even talking to your friends about it? Like, are you even having those deeper conversations with your friends?
Did you hear
because
when I said I had multiple friends that were single moms and multiples of them that are good out of those ones that are single moms? Did you hear that part, or did you miss that?
No, that's not what I said. I did hear what you said. What I'm saying is, have you had a deeper conversation and really realizing and understanding that there's an emotional, mental dynamic that comes along with it?
Oh, I've lost friendships because of my point of view, because of these conversations.
Oh, I'm sure. I believe it.
Like,
I absolutely believe it.
Y'all have these mentalities and you don't understand, because even you.
Why do you keep saying y'all?
Oh shit! You want
You're a part of single women. You're a part of
No. I mean, in the dynamic of saying that I'm not open to understanding and listening to what you're saying, but it's not reciprocal. That's what I'm getting at.
What's not being reciprocated? I'm confused.
She wants you to be a victim, Cam.
Because I'm
No, absolutely not.
You're asking.
And 2K, I'm gonna need you to hush your mouth, because at this point in time, like, for real.
It's always these single women that think they running shit. Why is all these not even single women? I can't say it's the single mothers that always think they running shit. I told you at the beginning that I knew she was gonna be a single mom. I could just tell how she was reacting. Her too. The thing is, like, women already like to side with others just because they women. So that in itself is a part of delusion. Just to side with somebody, no matter if they right or wrong, just because they're a woman. That's already weird. That's like me siding with you just because you black, but I know you wrong, nigga. I'm gonna just tell you wrong. But the women won't. But not only do they side with each other, no matter what, whether they right or wrong, nigga, they gonna die with them. They gonna die expressing that opinion just to say, just so they able to say that they friend not wrong, my nigga. That is crazy. They ride till the wheels fall off. For real.
That's why he gone. That's why he gone. Don't talk to me like that.
No, that's not why he's gone, sir.
Why? Because if I was a hub and all you would have heard was,
oh my God,
everywhere.
Y'all listening to Cam.
I know.
Leave me out of this.
2K, that is
Oh, we're trying to have a serious conversation.
Weren't you right? You said it first. Yes, I was. And here I am.
Okay.
I'm a product of that shit. That type of mentality.
No.
What mentality?
You mean Mr. I'm rich as fuck, got that nice ass house, that nice ass car, and all that nice ass shit. Single mother raised you horrible, huh? Fuck off.
Hey, first of all, I chose to get this shit. You go holler at my brother and sister. They ain't got the nice ass house with the nice ass. This my choice.
One out of three.
To the point where I just said that
That's
you can
not
have
good.
children going through the same dynamic, but the outcome can be different.
But listen, I'm not
The
giving my
exception?
mama these props. My mama was at work when I was out
Who
selling.
said that you had to though?
That's what you trying to do. You trying to take the bro. She just said that.
Nobody said that you had to.
I'm not talking.
What we're coming down to is the point that you're sitting here making a blame on something. Like, come on now.
I ain't talking to no
Can I
woman.
go next, please, guys? I want to say something.
No, hold on, Trigger. I need you.
Can I respond first?
No,
Hold
don't
on,
let Trigger
I got
talk.
you. I got you, Cam. Let me give Jazz.
I think that's gonna be it. Find the shit though. But look, I think that's which one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna say my opinion first. Which one off the panel y'all taking home, fool? Me, I'm taking her. Look, but I appreciate y'all watching the vid, man. Look, Cameron was on their ass, cooking their ass back to back, back to back, back to back to back to back, back to back to back to back to back. Nigga, she was going crazy on their ass. She's crazy, fool. She's just clueless. Most of these women, all they do need is a nigga in their life, like a man that not even a nigga, like they don't need to be with somebody. They just need a man that's like that care about them. That's it. That just want to help them. Just want to help their brain capacity. That's it. Just have an intellectual conversation with the bitch and get her to understand that the majority of these women out here is sad, bro. And like if they just had, it don't even gotta be a father. It just has to be a man figure around them that care about them, and they would be more way wide open. Their mind would be more open, bro. That's all it takes. Now I don't know who the fuck she is, man. Anton Daniels, you should have let her and told her you got somebody else in her spot or something, because that's crazy. She didn't say nothing the whole time. She was just laughing and smiling. Her ass just fine. Chocolate, that motherfucker with the natural hair. Love the natural hair. Look, but fuck it though, man. We getting out this bitch, man. I got 3 vids on the screen right now. You gotta click one for you click up, man. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at the top. Tune in to my other socials, man. I've been at this motherfucker for damn near an hour, and I gotta go live today. So we gonna do what we gotta do, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Stay up, be blessed, man. It's been your boy VidReacts.